us this morning at 5:16, keeping an eye on our weather here in the Miami Valley as well as across the country.
Yeah, there's a very busy activity happening right now in the Pacific Ocean, and believe it or not, this is the busiest the Pacific Ocean has been as far as hurricane season goes since 1971, and that continues to be the case with Willa now, a Category 4 hurricane. It's been decreasing in intensity, 130 mile per hour winds with gusts as high as 160 miles per hour. And with these hurricanes, as we've learned over the past several years, the slower they move, the more rainfall that will be accumulated, and that's going to be the case with Willa as it's only moving towards the north at about 5 miles per hour, so taking quite some time to make its way through land. And by the time it does make its way through, all that rainfall is going to produce landslides on top of the storm surge expected and damaging winds along with it. So hopefully we can get this moving along quicker than what it appears to be moving right now. Taking a look outside here in Troy, you can see we do once again this morning have a breeze. The flag moving fairly nice. There winds coming out of the southwest for right now near 10 miles per hour, and that's held temperatures fairly steady throughout the morning hours. We're at 43 degrees here for now, but as we see a cold front approaching closer and closer, that will kind of prevent temperatures from climbing all that high today. On the backside of this cold front is where cooler and drier air will be found, and as McCall mentioned yesterday, this is not a visible cold front. You don't see a line of clouds with this. It's just mostly a separation between even cooler and even drier air that we expect to move in. And the wind direction also indicates that. Here in the Miami Valley, we see the winds rushing in from the southwest, but off towards Chicago, mostly coming out of the northwest, and that's driving in these cooler temperatures. By the time we get into the second half of today here today, we will not be reaching 60 degrees like we saw yesterday because of this cold front moving into the area here. And Miami Valley looking with temperatures fairly mild to start off here. Some places beginning to dip down a little bit. Springfield there at 39 degrees, but the majority of us being held in the lower to mid 40s. So a more mild start compared to what we've seen, but that will not be the case moving forward, unfortunately. Temperatures are going to be dipping down further as we go throughout the week here. We're topping off with a high of around 55. The breeze will pick up once again in the afternoon hours today as that cold front shifts by, coming out of the northwest. That's where the cooler temperatures move in, and these cooler temperatures should speed up the process of the fall color update. Right now, still just in the changing phase of things, but we will be approaching near peak and peak foliage by the time we get into the next 1 to 2 weeks, especially with these cooler temperatures moving in. Futurecast is showing clear conditions throughout the morning hours here. As we go into the afternoon, we do start to pick up a few clouds, and that's making a long trip all the way from Lake Michigan as that cool, dry air moves over the warm lake waters. So possibly a few more clouds in the sky, but overall sunny skies expected for today, tomorrow, and Thursday as well. We then start to see Thursday afternoon and evening some clouds moving in, cloudy for Friday, and that's where we start to see the chance for rain re-emerging on Saturday as we have a low pressure system that will move in. Today's forecast, we're topping off at 56 degrees, mostly sunny and breezy into the afternoon. The 5-day forecast is showing high pressure moving in, and that's going to cool us down with winds primarily coming out of the north. So highs only topping off around 50 degrees. Thankfully, we have sunshine to go along with it, clouding up for Friday, and the next best chance for rain appearing on Saturday. We're bringing you weather and traffic updates every 10 minutes. Let's go to Sergeant Mark with a look at the traffic report. Good morning, Sarge.
Good morning again to you, Jesse. We have had actually very good driving conditions so far across the area. Traffic trackers giving us a look at Clark County right now. This is Interstate 70, the area of Enon Road and Route 4. It looks like this part of the freeway is actually moving very well. Here's Interstate 75. This camera's right on the Miami-Montgomery County line between Tip City and Vandalia. And again, we are looking at light volume. I'm Sergeant Mark Bowery, WHIO Team Traffic.
Sergeant, thank you. It is 5:21, 43 degrees.
Kroger introduces a new program, how it could impact the appearance of what you buy in the produce department.
Only wait with Chrissy Teigen dropping truth about her marriage to John Legend.
I'm mortified just to show you.
Next, ET.
Tonight at 7:30 on Channel 7.
Let's say one.